Hello, I'm Patty Kay, and this is the U-Shaped Business Show. Our topic for this morning is how many clients do you need? So one of the most important things that you can do for your business is to create what I call an ideal client profile. It's where you get super specific on exactly the kinds of people that you work with. Talked a little bit about this yesterday, about focusing on those people in that green dot. You may have heard this described as a target market or as a niche or a client avatar. Most of the people who talk about marketing for small business will talk about some kind of an ideal client profile or buyer profile, about the importance of getting clear on who it is that you serve. So the reason why is that when you know who it is that you're working with and you narrow it down to a very specific group of people, then you can customize your offers, you can customize your services, and you can develop marketing and marketing materials that speak directly to them and fit their exact needs. Now, when I talk to people about this is the response I always get, or almost always get. But Patty, I can help everybody. People, we instinctively don't want to narrow our focus, and especially when you don't have enough clients, it can be really frightening to think about, oh, I'm going to narrow down who I'm going to work with. That doesn't feel like as good a strategy as casting a wide net and trying to attract as many people as possible. But here's the thing, it's super important to keep this in mind, is that even if what you do was valuable and desired and wanted by absolutely everybody in the whole entire world, if everybody wanted it, needed it, and could afford to pay you, there is no room on your calendar to fit in 7 billion clients. You can't serve even 1 million for that matter, let's narrow it down right there. So a really, really good question to ask is, how many clients do you actually need? It gives you a little bit of a reality check, and it can make this idea of narrowing your focus easier. So I often send people to this article. It was written about 10 years ago, called 1,000 True Fans. A fellow named Kevin Kelly created this with artists and musicians in mind. However, everything he says applies to U-shaped businesses as well. So what he does is he spells out the reality of what it is to be a musician, a recording artist in these time and place. Is that there's this teeny tiny little fraction of people who become like super celebrities, and they sell millions of albums and they have millions of fans, and everybody knows their names, and it's just there's rock stars, movie stars, the kids that are making all the money on YouTube, that kind of thing. And then we have the rest of the people in that business, the wannabes, the people who are trying to make it big. And statistically, most people are not going to reach that celebrity status. They're not going to make it. It's kind of, the odds are close to like winning a lottery. So in the article, Kevin Kelly proposes this alternative, that there is this opportunity that instead of aiming for the big time and becoming a celebrity, or even if that's your ultimate goal, is to start with this concept of 1,000 true fans. And your true fans are the people who, they love you. They travel to attend your concerts, they'll buy all your albums, they'll tell their friends, they'll stick around for the long term. They're the ones that wear your t-shirts and tell everybody about what it is that you're doing. They're your true fans. And then outside of the true fans, you have the not quite so true fans, the casual fans who occasionally buy something. But he's basically saying, make it a goal to attract 1,000 true fans. And when you do the math, he says, if you can make $100 in profit per true fan, then you will create yourself a salary of about $100,000 a year. Yay, 6 figures. Now, 1,000 true fans is a doable sort of a goal. It's 3 new fans a day, and you'll have it in a year. 1 new fan a day, and you'll have it in 3 years. And it's even better news if you have a U-shaped business, because most of us don't even need 1,000 true fans. We don't need 1,000 clients in order to make a really good living. So if you sell something for $100 profit, and people only ever buy it once, then you need 1,000 people to buy every year. However, if you sell something for $500 in profit, or if you have people who return multiple times to spend $100 with you, well, you only need 200 people in order to make a good living. If it's $1,000 that you charge for your product, you're down to 100. At $3,000, now you're down to 33 and a third. $5,000, now you only need 20 people. So it's really easy to get caught up in promotions and courses and advertisements that talk about getting thousands of fans and thousands of followers, reaching millions of people, making millions of dollars. But if your goal is to simply make a really nice living doing the thing that you do, you don't actually need that many clients. And calculating exactly how many you need is a really good idea. So you might need only, 20, 30, maybe 50. And even if you do need 1,000, it's a manageable number. It's something that you can wrap your head around. So once you realize that you don't, that you only need a few clients, and you have, if you have a physical business located somewhere in the city, you have your entire neighborhood to draw from. If you're online, you have the whole world. Then you can see that the idea of narrowing this down to focus on your ideal clients isn't so scary after all. And by doing that, you will make your marketing a whole lot easier. So that's it for today. Think about how many actual clients you need each year. Might make sense to do a lot of math on that. So that's our broadcast for today. And if you'd like to be one of my true fans, you can visit my website at pattykay.com. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye for now.